It's week 5 of the NFL. And coming up, it's the 49ers, reigning league MVP. He's not afraid to throw it, second in the NFL in touchdowns. It's the 49ers and the Chargers, and it's coming up next.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium, state-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. And just like that, the season has reached October. Joined by Brock Hewitt up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, I don't know about you, but I always feel like the smells start to change in October. It just really starts to smell like fall, smell like football, second month of the regular season. And these next few games take on a greater importance moving forward.
Gosh, I wish I had a sense of smell. Mine is so bad, but I love what you're cooking right there. And I love this stretch of games because it makes a lot of teams contenders and a bunch of the other sellers as the trade deadline arrives here at the end of the month. You go on a hot streak, hit.
We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers take a 6-0 lead right away. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense, got to be explosive. But they put that talk into action. One play from scrimmage, one touchdown, and one massive statement sent across the field.
Jake Moody on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. He fields it from the 8. Man, he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So now we'll get a look at the other offense as the Chargers take the field. And they'll be let out by their third-year signal caller.
The biggest mistake he could make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they've planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now a give left side. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Nick Bosa makes the stop. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Throw caught by his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And there was nobody down there to get it. Punt hit at the 7, but continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get a look at their receiver. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. And he's brought down at the line.
What an excellent job there by the defense. Once he gets out on the move, to be able to corral and contain him and not give up any yards. So often a unit can't keep that contained, and a play like that will go for a big gain.
Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he's gonna go. It's a pick 6. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers tie this game 7-7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Brings in the kick at the 9. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And this won't amount to much, tackled after a small run to the 32. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 32. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Completed over the middle. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun, McCaffrey. And they bring him down around the 34. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
To throw it on 1st down. This one finds Taylor. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Looking for a throw here. Completes this one to Rice. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. Now a give, it's McCaffrey headed right. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
McCaffrey hits the end zone for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers break the tie here in the first. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
PAT up and good from Moody. And the 49ers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Chargers getting their offense set for their second drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Throw reeled in by Allen. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Now here's a look at his production from last week and the part he played in his offense's victory. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Give now to the running back. And he'll go down at, we'll say, right at the 39-yard line. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2. Back to the well again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. This is away, and once again, he's caught all of it. And a fair catch made here at the 17. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And the 49ers will take over deep on their own side. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Finds his man Rice. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at 2nd and 3. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. He's dropping back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. They get 6 and a first down as well.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's 2nd and 7. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. And it's 3rd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. That's caught for the first. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. They're set up at the 35 now. Play action on first down. That throw finds Kittle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. They'll throw it again. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. From the 17. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Make it a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They bring a tight end in motion right. 2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
3rd and long for him here. The throw is caught. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Catch made by Allen. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 27 on the play. And the Chargers will have a first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st and 10 from the 41. Right up the gut. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. They'll motion a tight end left. Here's 2nd and 2. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it brings up an LA first down. Back now, pressure on its way. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 29. Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Throwing off the play fake here. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing it again here. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. Was hoping to get that one to Keenan Allen. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. He's going to throw this one. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers face a 4-point deficit. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This return starts at the 5. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete out to the right. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 36. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Kittle brings it in. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. And it's the 49ers who have it. 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun here. Little off-center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. He has the first over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 28, into the hands of Samuel, complete. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They're now set for 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. He'll throw it yet again. This one's caught. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. 2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Catch is made in close. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Now looking to throw. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers make it a 10-point ball game. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Chargers ready to go on offense for the final time in the first half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for 1st down. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He completes it in traffic. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Shotgun now on 3rd down. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, 3rd and short is a difficult one to call. Do you want to run into the teeth of a defense looking for that handoff or try to throw it to him and use the element of surprise? Evidently, well, that's one they should have run instead.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. We will not get another play here, Brock. That's to an E. Time's going to run out on the half. So we're at halftime with one side enjoying a pretty decent 10-point advantage. Now we'll go coast to coast. Jonathan Coachman standing by in our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here in what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll get started out west in Las Vegas. And it's the Seahawks who have the lead as those 2 teams approach halftime. 2 touchdown passes there for Russell Wilson. From there, we head east to Detroit to check on the Lions at home at Ford Field. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Randy Moss, a touchdown reception. Lastly, we're off to the Rocky Mountains, Denver, Colorado. See what's happening with the Broncos. And that one all tied. We saw the former All-Pro Christian McCaffrey up to his old tricks in that first half. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last
The
score
49ers
wins.
have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Starting from the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Los Angeles getting its offense set to go to begin the third. He'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Chargers will have a first. Dropping back to throw. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. He was looking Keenan Allen's way there. And now they face second down. Back to throw now. Allen on the catch. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it brings up an LA first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain, brought down by Fred Warner. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That play is so impressive on so many levels, not just because it saves a touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score. That is so good. A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently, because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Has this at the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The 49ers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns. Good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can. Putting together quite the game for himself in the process. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field, incomplete. George Kittle, the intended receiver. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You know, these 3rd and short situations, you rep them all the time. Snap after snap, rep after rep. You're expecting man-to-man coverage in that down and distance, and you're expecting to execute. That time on 3rd and short, they can't get the job done.
He signals for the fair catch and brings it in. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Chargers take possession. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Nick Bosa makes the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Blown back, gets the handoff. And he drives this forward to the 26-yard line. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2. Back-to-back carries here. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Punt team on the field. And he'll try to hit this one well. And now he's going to call for the fair catch and take it just beyond the 30. The 49ers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. That throw finds Kittle. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Motioning the tight end now. On target to his man Taylor. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. He'll throw it into the hands of Kittle. And this one does not go far.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's 2nd and 7. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
To the air, 3rd and long. Kittle brings it in. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And that's out. We're just waiting for the spot. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. The Charger offense making its way to the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Pass play on 1st and 10. It's out. That's a live ball bouncing near the goal line. And San Francisco takes the return to the end zone. Touchdown! The 49ers capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap, and that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I could hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
But that quarterback did not see that blitz coming, and boy, did it pay dividends.
On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7. Pass play now. That sails over his target, incomplete, and now it's 4th down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Punt meets him at the 28. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
Back now, pressure on its way. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Tight end going in motion here. 2nd and 8. Taylor makes the catch. And he'll get it up to the 44.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Escapes a defender. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space, like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and in what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
3 quarters in the books from this one. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's a throw. He's got a man left. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a 49er 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Working inside the red zone. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, the coaches know you got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs. I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Here's a return from the 7. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll throw to begin this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You're not going to see it in the box score, Kate, at the end of the game, but that was some high-quality zone coverage right there. Great design, tremendous communication, everybody trusting one another, and it allowed them to just collapse that pocket and finally get home.
Allen there to haul it in. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Looking to the air here. Puts a little too much into this one. That's too high. Brings up 4th down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Desperation time here on 4th. That's caught beyond the marker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They'll throw it again. And he's not quite that fast. Led him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. They are throwing it again. Hits him on the out route. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Pass play coming here. Taking a big shot for the end zone. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete. Well, the Chargers in pretty clear disagreement with that last call, and now the challenge flag comes out. Well, we can see he made the catch. He definitely has possession, but did both of those feet hit down in the end zone?
Yeah, get that zoom button ready to go. Get the magnifying glass. Was there any green right between his feet and that end line? That's what they're going to be looking for in the replay booth.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return coming from the 6. He lost the football. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The visitors ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. But linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
Now, hit behind the line and the ball is loose. And no turnover, it's going to stay with the offense. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And he's gonna score, touchdown San Francisco. The 49ers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers take a 3-possession lead. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Has this at the 6. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
Well, I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a cornerback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
And he's swallowed up by one of the big guys up front right at the line. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Throwing now from the gun. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he's gonna go down right along the midfield stripe. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best. And you get to see how you handle the most pressure. And it turns out, well, they handled it pretty darn well. And now they'll keep pushing.
From midfield now. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Offense up to the line fast. Trying again, following the sack. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. He was looking Keenan Allen's way there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Setting up a throw. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And now they're staring at 4th and long. They're throwing it. He's gonna try to drop it in deep right. And it's gonna be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On the counter, McCaffrey. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Back to McCaffrey on 2nd down. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
It's the 2-minute warning here in LA. 49ers about to move to a perfect 5-0 this season. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. They stick with McCaffrey. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5. Going run again with McCaffrey. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. Plowing up the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the 49ers.